Is this thing on? Welcome back to Big Mouth and fancy seeing you here, and you are very welcome, my friends, and especially my enemies. Mwah. So, next week we are being told that the actor to play Batman in Matt Reeves' The Batman movie is going to be announced. And of course, this is really exciting. Now, I know a lot of DCEU fans are not as excited as I am about this, but I'm a DCEU fan. I'm a DCU fan. I'm a person. I'm not two people. Fan. Anyway, right. I'm a big fan of Ben Affleck's Batman in BVS and in Suicide Squad. But at the end of the day, right, we've had Michael Keaton. We've had Christian Bale. Just because we love them, does that mean we can't be excited for the next actor? Yes, Ben Affleck should have got longer in the role. But that's not just down to Warner Brothers. I'm not speaking properly today, am I? That's not just down to Warner Brothers, right? Or Kevin Sugihara. Ben had a lot of problems. He has an alcohol problem. It's something that you're never cured of. It's an issue. He's moved on, or has he? Because as far as we know, now we don't know this for a fact, but as far as we know, this Batman is a younger version of Batfleck. That's really, really exciting. So that continues the legacy of Batfleck, Ben Affleck's Batman. And I think that's really exciting. So let's get to the meat of the issue. Who is it going to be? I want it to be an unknown. I think it's going to be an unknown. I'm really excited for this announcement. And, we can kind of talk about this and kind of think about this, how important this casting is. Because if we go back to the casting of Ben Affleck, I think it was a very divisive piece of casting. Even I raised my eyebrows, but then I thought about it a few seconds afterwards, and I thought, you know what? Great director, great writer. He could really write and direct and star in a great Batman film. And that was the plan. In fact, Christopher Nolan wanted him to direct Man of Steel, but he didn't feel he was ready to do that, and that was very honest of Ben. Very honest of Ben to step away from writing and directing his version of the Batman when he knew he had issues. That was very honest for the fans and the property, and I respect him for that. And this is why I feel it should be an unknown, because with an unknown, people are still going to have their opinions. They're still going to say, him? Who's he? He don't look like Bruce Wayne. He don't look like he'd look good in the cowl. But at the end of the day, I think it's the right decision. I think it's the right decision to have someone with a blank slate, a younger Batman and an unknown Batman, someone who's kind of got the talent and the tools to be a great Batman, but someone who hasn't got a backstory within the industry so people and trolls can start attacking him. They're going to attack him anyway. We know it can be a very, very poisonous fandom out there, but I do feel that it should be an unknown. But will it be an unknown? Will it be someone extremely famous? Chris Evans? No. No way would it be Chris Evans. They wouldn't do that, would they? Anything can happen. We don't know. Now, I doubt it's Chris Evans. I mean, I've been calling for Chris Evans if Henry has stepped down. Ignore the phone. This is important. But I've been calling for Chris Evans to play Superman. Now, I know a lot of you don't like my idea for that, but I think Chris Evans played Captain America so well and so pure-hearted and so kind of, I'm a good guy. And you believe that. I actually thought Chris Evans was great in the Fantastic Four movie as well. So he's a really good actor. I think he would be a great Superman. But of course, we're hoping that Henry Cavill will continue, and we'll see about that. So it's a very, very big week to come. And, whoever's cast, I'm personally going to support them. I'm excited for Matt Reeves, the Batman. I know some people are kind of still a little bit bitter because of what's happened with Ben Affleck. And to a point, I am as well. I'm not happy that Ben's no longer Batman. But I love Batman. I want him to continue to have adventures and movies. And I think this is a massive piece of casting. Now, this will show us if we are continuing to go in the right direction. I feel we are going in the right direction with Aquaman and Shazam. But this casting has to be a piece of casting where a high percentage of the audience and fans are behind it. We need decisions now that are not divisive, because we've seen how well Avengers Endgame is doing. People just come in for these MCU movies because they love the franchise and they love the connective tissue of it. We are not there yet. When people ask, oh, look at Shazam, look how much it made. We are not there where people will come into a little DCEU movie and everyone watches it and it makes over $1 billion. We're not there yet. He was too unknown. But why do you think WB and New Line Cinema had a really small production budget? Because they knew and they wanted to at least double or triple their kind of profit, and they have. They've done well with it, and most people love that movie. So there should be nothing to be negative about. I think since Walter Hamada's come in, it's been going swimmingly. No pun intended for Aquaman. So I'm really excited for the coming week. I'm really excited to see who they cast. And of course, as soon as it breaks, we will be here on Big Mouth to analyse it and dissect the hell out of it. So look out for that. Thank you very much for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Comment down below. I want to know who you want to be the next Batman.